Hello all, thank you for joining this video. My name is Dane Marks and I'm the Managing Director of the National Community Security Project CIC. So I'm just going to do a brief presentation now and an explainer of what the actual project is about and what our aims are in order to assist people moving forward. So thank you. I'll just share the presentation. Okay, brilliant. So, as I said, my name is Dane Marks. I'm the Managing Director of the National Community Security Project, CIC. And this is a brief introduction for you. So, the National Community Security Project, CIC, is a not for profit social enterprise assisting communities and residents with security needs. The reason why we established this is because, especially since lockdown, what we have noticed is there's been a higher rates of crime, especially when it comes down to gangs and youth, knife crime as well, which has been highlighted throughout the media, and gang crime as well. There's also been real security issues relating to, especially around vulnerable people and young women and girls as well, who feel like they're in constant fear and feel like they're under threat a lot more than we've seen before. So what we've done is we've set up, or we're setting up as we're going along, local volunteers all around the UK in different cities, and we are always seeking more volunteers to come to us as well, because from different areas, because different areas have different needs when it comes to security. So, and then what our aim is to build networks of residents as well, who can work together. And we aim to do that kind of starting off by providing local meetings, such as in hubs or community centres or centres around the UK or, other organisations, and to host these events, which will bring residents together, and then we'll be able to provide different education on security matters, get feedback from the residents on security matters, but also create that network of residents alongside that organisation as well, in order to identify security needs and then be able to tackle them through our project and the initiatives which we put together. So it's very much getting as much information from the local communities as possible. As I said, every community is different, so certainly, although there'll be similarity in needs, there'll also be other security needs that will be highlighted, and then create a kind of intelligence hub for residents and members, in order to be able to have set up the systems that are needed within the community in order to heighten the security of individual communities. We can't do it by ourselves. Our teams won't be able to. We have to build that network of residents as well, who can assist us in that model. So, as I explained, we're looking to establish community locations and engagement where people can get education and support, but also build those networks. Those networks are vital, and the information that you give us is key as well, because then we can find, not with ourselves and other intervention services as well, specifically around non-for-profits, local authorities, and that kind of stuff, in order to really start getting things, really start getting this community back to a place of where it's far more secure than it is now and far more safer than it is now. We'll also be utilising local hubs and community centres. Sometimes, that's what we aim to try and use. So we're using the public services. But then again, some people might want to choose a local, or community might want to choose a local venue, such as a club or something local in their community, where where we can get you all together and really work on these issues moving forward. So it's basically for the community by the community. And we'll be acting as your full support model, going there under our remit. We also establishing a fully remote centralized head office as well. This is remote, where people can either dial in or they can get involved to on our online Zooms and around safety issues and develop, and then we can develop the things that you require from us in order to make sure that this is working well for you and the project is really serving the community need. And we've also got passionate volunteers. So the organisation is completely voluntary run. So the volunteers basically um, dedicate their own time into helping those in need and helping our community develop this and develop what is needed in order to support the community. So about myself and the other directors' roles. Myself and the other directors' roles is to represent the company within the community during our work roles, setting the pace and ensuring we are serving the community teams with the best ethics and community support. This does not mean, and I'm putting this in deliberately to set this from the pace as we're going forward. This does not mean we are not individuals and that we don't make mistakes. We've got a lot of experience behind us, but it doesn't mean we're always right. We're all human, and what we will do for the benefit of our teams and the community is lead by example. So we've all decided to be completely transparent. So everything which we're doing will be on our video channel. Everything from setting up classes, from the engagements which we're doing with the community, all that will be as public as we can possibly make it. And showing you what we're doing every step of the way, so we can be completely transparent with what we are doing for the public interest, so you can see exactly how the company is operating as we're moving forward and the different things we will be doing on behalf of the community for the community. However, we have personal lives, attitudes, and opinions which others may disagree with, of which we will not apologise for. So we're just letting that out from the beginning, and will be outside of our public roles. So anything to do with our individual lives and the way we are, we're never going to apologise for, because that is who we are. We are developers. We go along in our own way. But other than that, within the course of our public roles, what we will be doing is serving you and demonstrating how we're serving you, so you can be completely confident in what we're doing. Our teams span across different departments and cities. We started in Cardiff and working outwards, but we have already started establishing other cities as well, which you'll see as we go along. We have a fully remote team, dedicated teams throughout the UK in different locations. We are always more than happy for more volunteers to come on board in order to support their local communities from your areas, and we'll provide you with the full back support as well. Um, Also, and everybody volunteers their time to gain huge experience, applied experience in assisting other volunteer departments in their function. Our specific security and intelligence volunteers will work within communities to establish links with the communities and provide residents with platforms for education, as well as linking residents together to tackle security issues and needs, and then also working alongside organisations who also suffer a great deal from thefts and other things that are going on, as well as the local authorities as well. And we've got a duty to protect the public, and also working with other non-for-profits and safeguarding, so we're fully aware. And that's basically how we're going to be moving forward. But this is very much developmental, and strategically, you'll see how things develop into far more than what I'm just explaining here now, on how our benefit will work really well for the communities. So, leading by example, we are not a company that believes in direct down management. Although, as directors, we hold accountability and will have to make decisions based on the non-for-profits at times, the communities we serve, and our teams. We believe that the way forward is for each department to work as teams to the whole organisation, making decisions collectively of how the organisation is led and how it functions for the benefits of the whole. So it kind of worked, and what that looks like is collective autonomy, with little interference from the directors. This, we believe, gives team members a freedom to grow within their roles for the team's benefit and their future benefits, carrying a strong level of confidence and skill, with the heart of the community taken forward into their futures. As directors, we will lead by example by regularly engaging with our teams and demonstrating publicly how we are representing the company to allow transparency to our teams and the communities we serve. But this is also based back by you, by feedback from you. So you'll provide us with feedback about the needs of the communities, things you identified, other initiatives, our successes, that kind of thing. Because it's always good to balance out with what we're doing as things with the successes we're achieving in the local community as well. And it's really important that we get you in order to engage with that moving forward. So keep watching our videos. So for now, it's really going to be about going to different places, getting things set up, speaking to and engaging with other organizations as well and other people about security issues and needs and our needs and issues, and then how and the solutions we can do in order to tackle and overcome them. And if you'd like to support us as well, the more support we have, the more we can do, and it will keep us transparent moving forward. So you can see fully where your support is going. We will always make sure that we're being as transparent as we can be. Um, we are also looking for collaboration and support from businesses who believe in us, and we can promote as well, and support as supporters of us, as well as other non-for-profit organisations we can work with. So that's really the brief introduction here on the National Community Security Project. And I hope it gives you a lot of information. But keep watching as we develop, and we will show you every step of the way of what we're doing and how we're engaging in communities. So thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to meeting with you. If you'd like to get in touch with us or know any more information as well, please email inquiries@thenationalcommunityproject.com. That's inquiries@thenationalcommunityproject.com. Thank you.